This is a message to all world leaders, presidents, prime ministers, royal families, people who hold positions of power that control financial power, social influence, armies, anyone. My name is Farouk Kسباوي. I am speaking to you on behalf of Sudan's interim government. I'm sorry, this message does look disarrayed, unprepared, under budgeted. I'm sorry if it seems like I don't know what I am doing. But that is the reality of my country, Sudan. Sudan right now is at an impasse. Sudan has the potential of becoming the world's worst human disaster. Therefore, I wanted to share that information with you in public because we have done our best. Our countrymen are right now on the streets, standing with no armies to help them, with no arms to defend themselves. They have chosen to do this peacefully. Sudanese nationals, Sudanese expats, everyone around the world has come together. We're doing our best. We have quit our jobs. We've left our families. We're using everything we can. We use Twitter and Facebook to organize ourselves to become an interim government. We used YouTube and iPhone to broadcast our message. We have done everything we can to get to this point. And when we have arrived at to this moment, everybody started coming at us. Here is the reality. We are allied with no one. We are enemies of no one. We just want to help our people, Sudanese people. How does that affect you? Well, we believe that the whole world is one. We believe that a disaster in Sudan is going to affect the Nile, is going to affect Africa, is going to affect the whole world. For humanity cannot afford for another state to become a stateless state. Sudan has been declining for the last 30 years. Everyone had stood there watching. Every single one of you had chosen to do business with a regime that you knew was corrupt. We understand. We forgive. We move on. Our kids are currently paying the prices. That's okay. We would like you now to come to our aid. Our interim government has a strategy. We will not do anything in the dark, for we believe that corruption breeds in the dark. We will continue to do everything in front of the Sudanese people, for those are the people that gave us the authority to act. We represent the people, the interests of the people. An enemy of the people is an enemy of Sudan's interim government. A friend to the people is a friend to Sudan's interim government. We don't have much because no one had sent us. All we have is a sense of commitment, a sense of loyalty to an idea that all humans deserve the same rights. When those in power have neglected to protect these ideas, the people rose, the people stood, and instead of fighting their violence and their fire with fire, we decided that peacefulness and love is the only way out of a negative spiral that has pulled humanity towards a point where children are now being executed in the streets. We had no choice but to act. We had no choice but to go public and push the world to face a reality. Are we really that bad? Are we really going to stand there and do nothing? when we see another disaster brewing, can we really afford to lose Sudan? I'm posing this question to you now in English. I have posed it in Arabic. We need everybody's help. We're doing the best we can, and we will not do anything in the dark. I understand that the current geopolitical climate in the region is extremely erratic and unstable. But the only way to bring stability is to let the people know what is going on behind closed doors, to let the people understand that we cannot afford to be enemies of anyone, and we cannot afford to be on the side of evil. I understand that there are a lot of countries and a lot of governments and a lot of businesses that have already invested and aligned themselves with the previous regime. I understand that they have suffered a lot of losses. I understand that they might be worried of a future of uncertainty. To those people, I would like to say, I am a businessman. We will negotiate. We will work out whatever the situation is. Our country is rich, but we need some time to be able to bring all these riches into reality. We cannot now stand still and let people be slaughtered in the streets. We cannot repeat any of the scenarios that had happened in our bloody history. We have to take a stand and move towards a better future, and this stand is now. I would like to ask for everybody's help. I would like to ask everybody and anyone who believes that a stable Sudan and a peaceful transfer of power from the current regime to the interim government to get us to a point where democratic elections can be held and monitored by everyone, for it is for the benefit of everyone that Sudan prospers. Thank you very much for indulging me. Thank you very much for taking this message seriously. Thank you very much for all your thoughts. I receive them and I am thankful for them.